So, modern era Pokemon is dead. And I want y'all to finally realize that because the new printing facility in North Carolina is literally about to print everything to the ground. Prismatic, Destin Rivals, everything. Everything's just getting printed. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know anything. I'm John from Pokecom TCG, and I was just watching Hectic's video, and I thought he put out some really good information talking about how much is getting printed for Pokemon, how much was printed, and in the past. Like I said, I joined during the summertime. I might not even know what I'm talking about in this video, but I kind of do agree with him because if Pokemon was... Oh, my phone fell down. My bad. Let me fix that real quick. There we go for now. All right. Anyway, so with what he said, I do feel like we might become the junk wax era, like how baseball cards did. I think, what was it? The 80s when they released a bunch of stuff and nobody wanted... I don't remember. But they did have a junk wax era. And I do feel like with the new printing facility coming, we're going to see a lot more reprints. Now, how far back it reprints? I don't know. I know Pokemon cares about the players. So they try to keep what is in playable in rotation, or try to reprint the playables to keep the meta changing and everything like that. So I honestly, I don't see anything. Well, we had Searching Sparks come out at the Pokemon Center, so I don't think we... Well, Paldea was it? Which one was that came out a couple months ago? Paldea Evolved, Paldean Fates? I don't remember. But they came out, the tech stickers, whatever, at GameStop. So, I really do think we are going to see an era this year of a lot of reprints. And I do feel like the facility in North Carolina, I don't know what they're printing there, but I do feel like they are going to start at Surging Sparks and just reprint that for a little bit and catch up to what they're releasing new from that facility. That's my thoughts, my opinions. I don't know what they're doing. Other people might. I don't. So with that being said, everything that we have seen come out in the last year and a half, 2 years, I think are going to get reprinted. Not necessarily to the ground, but I do think so. And I think we're going to see way more cards printed out based off... Like, they want... I do feel like Pokemon wants everyone to be able to buy a product. So, just like Nostalgianomics said, there was, what, four things that are lining up with 2021. I wasn't here in 2021, so I don't know. I think he said the only thing that's not there... What was it? I forget what he said that was not there from 2021. I know he said the Logan Paul hype, the reprint. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember fully what he said. I'll have to watch it again. But I do feel like we are going to see some of these prices come down. A lot for singles. Like, we've had some level out. With the new sets coming out, I do think we are going to continue to see the overpriced pre-sales for certain things, which, if I remember right, I forget whose video I was watching, but they said that's kind of normal. I want to say, who was it I was watching? It was Rar TCG. He kind of went over it a little bit, and he said it's kind of normal to see stuff over market price for pre-release, but it's not that normal to see it that high. Where was I going with this? I do feel like some of the prices are going to stay higher for pre-release, especially with some sealed stuff. But we've already seen the singles from, what was it? Black, White, Mega, Phantasmal, and even Ascendant Heroes. We've already seen some of those hits come down a lot. I'm still waiting for that Psyduck to come down. I think it's going to come down. I don't see that card holding $90 or $85, whatever it's at right now. But I do feel like we're going to see, the way how they're staggering releases now. I think that's going to be a big hit on some of these prices too, because whenever they release that product, I don't fully know how much of that product we're going to get. So I think depending on however long Pokemon Center stays up, or however many products we get whenever they finally start releasing stuff, other than the 2 and 3 pack blisters like the ETBs. I think those come out this month, March or February. I've seen some in Discord. Some people are saying that they're getting charged for them, so I think they're coming out this month. With that being said, the booster bundles come out April. So, and by April, I'm pretty sure we should be at the Greninja set. So, how we're going to see these other products get released, I guess it will determine on the future sets and products. I do like the way how they're releasing it because it slowly gives out product, but it also hikes up prices for packs per pack price. Like, I don't know. I'm not comfortable paying $15 a pack. Like, not for a brand new set. Now, I know it's a specialty set. It's got some really good chases in it, and it does have God packs, but I'm tired of that being the reason of justification of pack prices for modern. Now, if we're 20 years down the road and I'm talking about Prismatic and it's still $15 a pack, then something's wrong. Because I do feel like Prismatic and Ascendant Heroes with their God pack, and I think Black Bolt White Flare has God packs too. I haven't opened much of Black Bolt White Flare, but I believe they have God packs too. So I do feel like in the future, a lot of people are still going to be buying these packs. It's not a bad investment. I'm not going to lie. Do I care about Prismatic or whatever? No, not really. But I think in the future, it's still going to be fun to open because of that chance of the God pack. Now, obviously, we can do the scans with the base sets or whatever. So I'm pretty sure in the future, a lot of people are going to scan those if they haven't already started it. But I do think we're going to see a lot of reprints coming soon because of the printing facility in North Carolina. They only have a quarter of the space open now. I don't think it's all Pokemon being printed. I know they have some other stuff too, I think, that they print there. I'm not 100% sure on that. If it is all Pokemon being printed right now, guys, we're about to see, I could say, what, you said a couple billion cards that were printed between 24 and 25. So I could see doubling that, to be honest, this year. I could see the population price or the population reports for PSA 10s or just 10s in general. I could see those becoming more, but it's like we can't really compare modern to vintage, and I honestly do think vintage mid-modern is probably going to hold up better than Scarlet Violet and Mega right now because they're more scarce and they weren't printed as much as what Mega and Scarlet Violet is getting printed now. With that being said, though, I really do think the newer people coming in are what is going to hold some of these prices. If we have a fluctuation of even 10 people a day coming into the hobby, that's 10 new people that go on eBay, that see a card that's being bidded on and they want that card and they jack it up. Not necessarily jack it up, but they keep it up at that price because they see the other prices. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. So same with sealed. So let's get into sealed for a little bit. Now, I know they're heavily printing collection boxes and trying to mix match sets and everything else, but I think booster boxes are still going to be scarce. I think if you can get your hands on a case or a couple booster boxes or whatever, couple cases, depending on your budget, I think holding on to those would be good. Mostly because I do feel like booster boxes are going to be more scarcer than the booster bundles and the collection sets. But I could be completely wrong too. This new printing facility could only be like, oh, we're only going to print booster boxes here. I don't know. I don't have the inside scoop like some of the other YouTubers. I'm all just speculation here. I go based off what I hear and what I see and also what I research on my own. So, yeah, with that being said, I'm just going to wrap it up here. I know I've been talking. I've kind of rambled again tonight. Went everywhere. So I'm just going to go ahead and close it out here. If y'all are looking for singles for bulk or whatever, you need to complete your master sets. Check me out on TCG Player. I'm working tonight, tomorrow night. So over the next couple days, I'm going to have some more cards listed. I'm trying to find a balance scheduled of listing cards and also sorting and everything. So trying to work out that work schedule. I'm overwhelmed right now with getting things listed and figuring out a system, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put everything into sets and have it organized by sets, but then inside that set I'm gonna have it alphabetized. But I also saw Rara talk about he'll put, like, if he has like 10 cards or whatever, the same card, he'll put them in a penny sleeve, so as he's slipping through, it's just a little bit easier to find. So I might start doing that too. But yeah, that being said, let me know in the comments section what y'all think about the market right now. If it's going to do good, if it's going to keep going up, is it going to level out? Or do y'all think some of these scalpers are going to get tired of waiting for products to come in or new SKUs to get released, and they're just going to stop buying, and slowly we can get back to a normal market of being able... Now, I don't know what normal market is because I joined, but joined in during the big hype. So I'm just putting my 2 cents in here as someone that's new and learning. So if y'all like this and y'all want to follow my journey and my own opinions on someone that's new to the hobby, go ahead, give me a follow. Leave a dislike. Don't follow if you don't like what I'm doing or like what I'm saying. But let me know in the comments too. Give me something to talk about, guys. Go ahead, close it out here. So leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch up with y'all next time. Have a good one, guys.